Hey, come on, hey!
Sunday, Speaker's Corner, Hyde Park, London.
Gets to the toilet, I'll be there to pull the chain. That is right.
The regulars begin to gather.
Oh, whiter than snow, that's whiter than snow.
Like everything else, it's declining, it's gradually falling down.
You're a communist, aren't you?
I'm not a communist,
Well, then
no.
what are we talking about exactly?
That's what I want to know. I am perfectly willing to agree. Is that your democracy? Is that your freedom to mankind? Why don't you clear your dirty stinking doors in America before you go in Asia? Asia belongs to the Asians. Africa belongs to the Africans. And you, these dirty gringos, you must be buried. They shall wring your necks as well.
I'm inciting racial hatred. Well, why don't you call a policeman and let him arrest me? If you arrest me and you put me in prison, who's bothered? It's so easy to get out. Goodbye.
Sunday, Speaker's Corner, Hyde Park, London. On the coldest day of the year in below freezing temperatures, the regulars begin to gather and shiver. But things here ain't what they used to be, says old-timer Jacobus Van Dyne.
Well, when I started here in 1931, in the old days, we had people come here mostly who came here for the purpose of protesting against some wrongs that has been done to them. And gradually, they got other people who came here, start talking about politics and various other things. And right now, we've got a lot of college speakers.
But you must remember that we Africans are contemplating on having a united African continent from Cape to Cairo. And the only way we can get this is when we get rid of you white baskets in our country from Cape to Cairo. Hold on. And now you must understand this. If we have to refer back to what is going on today in Africa, look at Southern Rhodesia. There are so many people in Africa who think that Harold Winston, the political prostitute, is a man. That when I was in my country, you must understand that I was told I belong to the Commonwealth. So my mother called me one day, he said, son, he said your mother country is going into the toilet inch by inch, and that is England. So when my mom told me, hold on, when my mother told me that England is going into the toilet inch by inch, you know what I did? I packed all my loads to make sure that by the time England gets to the toilet, I'll be there to pull the chain. So that is why
Oh, whiter than snow, that's whiter than snow. And I shall be whiter than snow. Oh, whiter than snow, yes, whiter than snow. Wash me and I shall be whiter than snow.
I am the only man today, the only speaker in Hyde Park who holds a protest meeting. I was wrongfully arrested in 1931 and charged with a crime which I did not commit. After serving 5 months in Dartmoor, my innocence was established. I was released. But I did not get no compensation, nor did I get any kind of pardon or anything like that. Well, I came to Hyde Park and started holding a protest meetings. I've been speaking ever since then up to now. We cannot collect in Hyde Park because it is the Queen's property. So that's it. We can't do anything about it. But as the police know, we sometimes take a chance when they ain't around. Incidentally, it's the only place in England, public speaking place, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, where you are not allowed to collect any money.
God damn it, you killed the police, your mother shot police on the road, you break out the prisons. You think I won't let you get away with that any longer? No. Why? That's why it's time that I'm going to bring the hanging bill back to hang your ass here in this public for murder, internally and externally. Yeah. So you shut your blasted mouth on your second-hand foreigner. Next time you're going to speak to me and say, Mr. Speaker,
I ask you a question.
or sir, none of your Who the hell you think you're talking to? Next case. You're not white, you know.
What are you then?
Ah, African descent of the house of the lion. Where did you come from? The fox, you bunch of thieves. Contradiction? Next case.
Welcome to England. Now, first of all, I hope it is possible that you who are so well educated and so civilized, you'll make it possible for us to discuss in order that we might be understood. Now today, I hope that because there are many of you here who have told me, when are you going back to the trees? Now I am not afraid of the trees. Are you afraid of the trees? Because let me remind you that once upon a time, when you who so condemned the colored population, I hear one man say that Ian Smith is right because he was a pilot in the last war. But I was a member of the Royal Air Force also. What about me? Don't I count?
Ladies and gentlemen, then you must come to our lecture every Sunday. We usually start
Oh, shut up and just have the comment.
2:30 every Sunday.
Is here to see you.
Yeah. And I can assure you that you will learn one of the greatest arts that the world has ever produced. For it is nothing. All right, come on, hey! Come and look at the tattoos. Please do not get in the road. But excuse my dirty shirt and well, the shirt ain't much to look at. You see, when I got the shirt, when I want the shirt, underwear, something like that, I go into a backyard and take it off the clothesline. And I gotta take what there is.
What you will have to do, my friend, is to get a pencil and paper and write these things down, because my experience of you is you never remember them for 10 seconds. Now, what I would like to ask our friend is this. Does he really believe, in all sincerity, in his own heart, that Mr. Wilson is a hypocrite?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Well, then you must give me evidence for it.
15,000 a year.
That's not evidence.
I'm sorry, I believe it is.
You think it is? What do you think he ought to have a year?
I think with a credit squeeze about 5.
5,000 a
Yeah,
year?
he's a good socialist, remember this?
No, he's not. He doesn't necessarily say he's a good socialist.
Well, then you don't say you're a communist either, do you?
I'm not a communist,
Well, then
no.
what are we talking about exactly?
That's what I want to know. I am perfectly willing to agree
For having a war.
Gentleman here
Full-scale war.
Gentleman here says that he thinks the Chinese are drawing the Americans on to where the Chinese can then launch war against the Americans. I'm all in favor of it. I'm therefore now pro-Chinese.
What they call a pro.
Yeah, with some action.
The only point is that if America does lose it and China does have a full-scale war, that means that America's going to call on Britain and the rest of the outside world to fight, isn't it?
Good.
Which means
Gentleman says that if we then...
into the war in Vietnam.
And the gentleman then says that if the Chinese draw the Americans into war, we will have to go to war with America, and we will then be at war.
Yes.
And I will be down at Victoria Station to wish you a fond farewell and the rest of British luck.
Like everything else, it's declining, it's gradually falling down. The only people actually now who really comes to Hyde Park, well, I'll put it this way, 70% of the audience, the crowd, are people who are visitors, tourists. And we also have a lot of youngsters, hooligans come in the park these days, interfere with the meetings, break up the meetings, And that is something that lots of people don't like, and for that reason they don't come to the park no more. The way it is going now, I'm definitely sure that it's on the decline.